Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lee Booley. I'm your host of Tent Talks here at Celebrate Nashville in Centennial Park on this lovely fall day. I am here with Jada from the Turnip Green Creative Reuse. So tell me a little bit about what is the Turnip Green?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Jada. I am the Community Engagement Coordinator with Turnip Green. We are just a center that is based in diverting good materials from the landfill. So we have this center where people can bring in donations of their home improvement supplies or craft supplies and office supplies. We've been around since about 2011, and since then we've been able to divert over 1 million pounds of material from the landfill and get it back into the hands of the community. So it's been really awesome. We have a really great team that sorts through these donations from individuals and businesses. It's been like a huge endeavor, but we're just working to reconnect people with that material, especially in like these kind of situations at festivals. And also we partner with a lot of schools and libraries, Nashville Public Libraries.
Yes.
It's really rewarding to see sustainability and creativity come together.
I love so much about that. We have a lot to unpack, I feel like, with the Turnip Green. It's just like such a great mission of reuse. Can you tell me how the Turnip Green got started?
Yeah, honestly, it kind of just started up in our founder's garage. She invited her neighbors to bring their unused materials to us, or to her, and she was able to connect with a lot of other organizations, and we finally secured a place where people can bring those donations. So we've been kind of located all over town. We used to have a spot in East Nashville. We were on Houston Street for a few years, and now we are located at 1014 3rd Avenue. So we're in like the Chestnut Hill area. With this giant warehouse that we have, we've been able to increase our capacity for taking in materials. And we often, we actually have an office space now, which is cool. We also have an open studio where people can come in and craft with us. It's just been really cool.
I love that it's starting in a garage, and just kind of it seems like this mission of sustainability and wanting to see less waste, right? Like realizing there's stuff that maybe I can't use, but some other creative person might be able to use, and vice versa, kind of creating this common area. So walk me through. I'm just now finding out about the Turnip Green, and I'm like, oh, I'm an artist, or I've got children that want to make art projects, because it feels like it's a lot of art, but maybe it's office supplies and other things as well. What is the process for if I want to take part in this? What do I do?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are wanting to shop with us, you're welcome to come to our reuse center. We're open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday, and with that, we have a really incredible team that sorts through and processes all of the materials that come through, and we make it shoppable in our retail space. And everything is pay what you can at Turnip Green. So there's not a price on any of those materials that we receive as donations. If you have like $5 and you need some school supplies or just a little something to finish off your project, you can come to us and probably find whatever you're looking for. But we also, if you're wanting to donate materials, we have a really incredible team. You can just come up to our garage during our open hours. They'll weigh the material that you bring into us, tell you if we accept it or if we don't. We have a whole process of sorting from, is it like an office supply material, and from that, is it like a staple or is it a paper clip? And so it really goes down into from a giant donation into just like the fine materials that are going into that. So
that's great. Okay, what are the hours of operation? Are you open every day?
Yeah, so we are open Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And so that is our shoppable hours. But oftentimes we also have workshops and kids classes that happen during that time. We're kind of experimenting with night classes. We'll see how that goes. But
night classes. Tell me more about that. That sounds interesting. What kind of classes?
Yeah. So at Turnip Green, we offer different skill-based learning classes. So if you're interested in printmaking, we have a really awesome printing press that was donated to us. We also do sewing classes and leatherworking classes, which takes me into like a whole another thing about Turnip Green. But yeah, we have a partnership with Southwest Airlines where they take their decommissioned seats from, planes that have been decommissioned for like 20 years or so. And we have a really awesome team that deconstructs that leather from those seats and puts it into like sheets of leather. And so with that, we're able to turn it into something new. So we have, earrings. We often create, just like all kinds of leather goods with that.
Do you make
that
belts or bags?
We do,
Like
yeah,
that?
yeah. We actually have it's called a Southwest Seat Shop. And with that, we have the opportunity for artists to, present their work that has been made with this leather. So we have earrings and bags, wallets, all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah.
Very cool. So if somebody wants to take one of these classes, how do they go about signing up for it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find all of our information on our website. It's turnipgreencreativereuse.org. And we also have a page on Eventbrite where you can purchase those tickets. We like to keep it accessible for everybody. So usually our tickets are about $20 or less for individuals. And yeah, we also have our kids classes, which are $5 every Saturday. So yeah. I hope that answered your question.
It definitely did. It sounds like there's really a mission for the sustainability, but also for affordability and like making that entry accessible, I believe is the word you used, for folks that don't want cost to be a barrier. It sounds like you want people to come and participate. And
absolutely. Yeah. We're all about accessibility and inclusivity at Turnip Green. It's a cornerstone of our mission, and we encourage everybody to come and see us. And if you're creative or if you're a teacher, we have education supplies as well.
Well, tell me, how did you get involved with Turnip Green?
Okay, I'll tell you a little bit.
Story.
I was like fresh out of college, like literally the summer out of college, and I found this opportunity through AmeriCorps to work with Turnip Green as their sustainability curriculum coordinator. And so with that position, I was able to develop curriculum that's focused on natural earth sciences and sustainability, and present that through our after-school clubs. We partner with a lot of Metro Nashville schools to provide lessons and craft time for kiddos. I was working on curriculum and picking up on a couple different things. In the next year, I was offered the education coordinator position, which has been so lovely, and I've been overseeing our after-school programs and all of our workshops and things like that. I've been doing that ever since.
Sounds like Turnip Green has really grown, and I'm thinking about those garage roots, and now you've got you and your like super involved role to like create educational programming, after school programs. What do you think is one of the coolest creative projects you've seen made from materials at the Turnip Green?
That is such a good question, because honestly, like, so many different things come through our doors, and but the first thing that comes to mind is we received this vintage dollhouse from maybe like the 70s, I would say.
Wow.
And so we took that dollhouse and we were collecting like miniatures that came through the reuse center, and just really did it up. We made it a nice little cozy dollhouse.
Aww.
And so that ended up going into our fundraiser and our silent auction. And it was just like such a creative endeavor from our reuse specialists, and it was just really cool.
I love that. That reminds me actually of a story from my childhood that was kind of like a reuse project also with a dollhouse, but they used to have these, I guess like interior design stores would have like these books that they would be discarding, and it would be samples of fabrics, and they made great like wallpaper and
absolutely. We actually take those. We take
they still
those
make
fabric,
them.
We take those fabric samples. We have partnerships with businesses where, if they're phasing out their tile or their wood, they can bring it to us, and it can be used for
like a tile mosaic.
Endeavor. Yeah.
I had a friend / former colleague, and she used to like to get tile that was being thrown out, and like she'd break it even into smaller pieces and make like tile mosaic tabletops, which are very heavy but very beautiful.
Yeah, totally.
So
it's crazy the amount of stuff that we have in there. But yeah, we have those fabric books, we have tile and wood and light fixtures and electrical pieces, and
you take like old televisions that
we do,
people are turning into fish tanks, or I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not sure like what comes of those things, but yeah, we take tons of media, VHS tapes. Honestly, you name it, we'll probably take it from you.
Really, there's kind of a similar mission between the Turnip Green and the Nashville Public Library, where we're trying to make it where things are circulating instead of just being thrown into the landfill, and in a way that is enriching to the lives. Like, if it's for us, it's books, but you mentioned you all have DVDs. We also let you check out DVDs or streaming materials, and so that's really cool that there's that same type of mission to help the community and the environment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sustainability is kind of one of those things that's a little bit forgotten. And so, yeah, sustainability is such a huge part of what we do, and sustainability is also, it's not just about the waste aspect, but also that accessibility and inclusivity, just being a resource for the community. So, yeah.
Can I ask you a little bit more about sustainability and
Sure.
why is sustainability something you care about?
So I have my degree in sustainability.
Really? That's awesome.
So yeah, it was just incredible for me to go through that journey of learning what it means to be sustainable. And so there's so many different aspects to it. It's your community, it's your financial wellness, it's inclusivity and environment. It's just, it's so important, and definitely the path to take moving forward in our community, So yeah, sustainability just ensures that, we're able to take care of each other and take care of, the people who are behind us too,
I really liked the way you talked about inclusivity with sustainability, which I'm very passionate about sustainability with the environment, but that's a way of thinking about it where it's about like, okay, how are we going to have like a happy society, right?
Totally.
That's what you're getting from that. I love that.
Yeah.
So Celebrate Nashville, kind of along those same lines, right? Of like it's an inclusivity. What is your favorite thing about Celebrate Nashville? You can't say inclusivity because I just said it.
I know, I keep saying that word, but this is my first time at Celebrate Nashville, and it's been so wonderful to see the different displays of culture and how Nashville it's just so diverse, and it's been really awesome.
Good vibes, right?
Yeah, just good vibes all around. I've been hanging out in the Kids Festival with our booth, and it's been just like so fun to see everybody having fun and being able to connect with one another. So, yeah.
So what do you got going on in your booth in the Kids Festival? What kind of activities can kids participate in?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are featuring one of our creativity kits, which is a curriculum that has the materials and instructions that you need for a specific craft. And we're featuring our peace flags, which are based in the tradition of Tibetan prayer flags. And so the tradition is that, you can write a message on these flags and let them hang in the wind, and it like blows your good message out to the world. So I thought that was really
nice.
Yeah, I thought that was really great for today and just celebrating everybody.
So they're able to make them still here today, or is it kits they can take with them?
Yeah, it's either or.
Okay.
If you're wanting to hang out and craft with us, we totally welcome you guys. But yeah, if you want to take them home and craft with your family, we encourage that as well. So yeah.
Okay, so if you're at home, it's not too late to come down and get your craft kit with turnip green. You can make a cool, did you call it a peace flag? Is that right?
Yeah.
A peace flag, and send those good vibes out into the world and have fun in the act of making it too.
Yeah, absolutely. And so all of those materials have come from our reuse center and have been diverted from the landfill through donations. So it's really awesome.
Okay, so before I let you go, tell everybody one more time, if they want to know about Turnip Green, where do they go? Social media, website?
Yeah. Let me plug you guys in. So yeah, Turnip Green, we're located at 1014 3rd Avenue South in the Chestnut Hill and Wedgwood, Houston area. So yeah, come see us during our store hours. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 4. But yeah, you can also catch us on our website, which is turnipgreencreativereuse.org. We also have an Instagram where we post some of the hot items that come through, and also post information about our workshops and whatever else is going on. And that's just Turnip Green Creative Reuse on Instagram. But yeah, those are the main channels. But yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jada. I really appreciate you being here. And thank you again to NECAT broadcasting this live on channels 9, 10, and 19, the production services staff behind the camera and working audio, and my assistant Maria is here today as well. So those of you at home, come on down to Centennial Park at Celebrate Nashville. I'm Lee with the Nashville Public Library and NECAT. Thanks so much.